Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. CeCe Winans, a Grammy-winning American gospel vocalist and creator, has amassed a huge total asset assessed at $10 million. Her progress in the gospel classification is unmatched, making her the top-selling gospel vocalist ever. Her music not only reverberates profoundly with the audiences overall, yet additionally reflects her steady obligation to spreading messages of confidence and motivation through her spirit-mixing exhibitions. CeCe Winans conceived Priscilla Marie Winans on October 8, 1964, in Detroit, Michigan, and experienced childhood in a profoundly strict family. Early life, her folks David and Dolores Winans, dedicated individuals from the Congregation of God in Christ, imparted in her adoration for gospel music since the beginning. CeCe, one of 10 kin, was drenched in a melodic climate where gospel tunes filled their home. Her ability became clear at a youthful age, and she left on her melodic excursion by conveying her first solo execution at only 8 years of age, denoting the start of a noteworthy vocation in gospel music. CeCe Winans' venture in music started in 1981, when she joined the PTL Club show in Charlotte, North Carolina, as a vocalist, initially a piece of a family singing bunch. CeCe and her sibling BB began performing all together. Their first collection, Master Lift Us Up, delivered in 1984, left an imprint by arriving at 20 on the Board Top Gospel Collections outline. Their joint effort kept on taking off with the 1987 collection. BB and CeCe Winans, which moved to 12 on the Gospel Diagram and 49 on the R&B Hip Hop Diagram, are their third collection. Paradise, delivered in 1988, beat the Gospel Diagram and arrived at 10 on the R&B Hip Bounce outline. Their next collection in 1991, Various Ways of Life, preceded their accomplishment by arriving at 1 on the 2 outlines. Further, BB wandered into occasion music with The First Christmas in 1993, followed by the collection Connections in 1994, which topped at 4 on the Gospel Graph. After a break, they rejoined in 2009 for Still, which hit 1 on the Gospel Graph and 2 on the R&B Graph. Her introduction solo collection Alone in His Presence, delivered in 1995, accomplished incredible levels by coming to 2 on the announcement Top Gospel Collections and Top Christian Collections diagrams. It was a monstrous hit, procuring a platinum certificate for its prevalence in 1996. CeCe worked together with Whitney Houston on the tune Rely on Me for the Holding Up to Breathe Out soundtrack to this single soared to help on the Board Hot 100 diagram, and guaranteed the 1 spot on the Board Grown Up R&B Melodies diagram. Cementing CeCe's hybrid achievement, the year 1998 stamped one more achievement, with CeCe's collection Never Ending Affection, which went gold and topped the Top Gospel Collections graph, while arriving at 2 on the Top Christian Collections diagram. She additionally charmed fans with the Occasion Collection, His Gift, which crested at 3 on the Top Gospel Collections diagram. CeCe Winans proceeded with her dash of accomplishment with 3 additional gold-guaranteed collections. Alabaster Box 1999, CeCe Winans 2001, and Royal Chamber 2003. These collections generally arrived at the best 5 on both the Top Gospel Collections and Top Christian Collections diagram, displaying her steady prominence and impact in gospel music. One of her remarkable singles was More Than Whatever I Needed from the collection. CeCe Winans moved to 9 on the grown-up R&B melody outline, further setting her presence in various music classifications. CeCe Winans' vocation kept on taking off with her 2005 collection Purged, which accomplished 1 on the Top Gospel Collections graph and 3 on the Top Christian Collections graph. The single Pray from this collection additionally beat the Hot Gospel Tunes graph, displaying her getting through offering gospel music in 2008. CeCe delivered the Hereafter collection that made surprising progress by arriving at 1 of the Top Gospel Collections, Top Christian Collections, and Top R&B Hip Bounce Collections outlines. This accomplishment highlighted her flexibility and broad impact in the music industry in 2010. CeCe Winans delivered melodies of profound mending, which came to 3 of the Top Gospel Collections, further setting her standing for conveying an ardent and thunderous music. Her 2017 collection Let Them Fall in Love denoted 1 more zenith in her profession, arriving at 1 on the Top Gospel Collections diagram, and in any event, leaving an imprint universally by arriving at 10 on the UK Christian and Gospel Collections diagram. The single Never Must Be Separated from Everyone Else from this collection moved to 4 on the Hot Gospel Tunes diagram, reaffirming her effect as a driving voice in gospel music. CeCe Winans kept on growing her melodic skylines with the arrival of Something's Happening, a Christmas collection in 2018, followed by the Live Love collection Except For It in 2021. The title track from Except For It arrived at 1 on the Hot Gospel Tunes diagram, featuring her capacity to rouse through love music. Moreover, the single Won't Ever Lose arrived at 2 on the Hot Gospel Melodies outline, further sending her situation as a force to be reckoned with in contemporary gospel music. CeCe Winans stood out as truly newsworthy on April 26, 2024, with the arrival of her profoundly expected second live collection, named More Than. This collection immediately took off to the best position on Announcement's Top Gospel Collections and Top Christian Collections outlines, denoting a huge accomplishment in her vocation. Quite her single, That Is My Lord, additionally asserted the main position on the Hot Gospel Melodies outline. What's more, the Gospel Streaming Melodies diagram to advance her collection. CeCe Winans made paramount appearances on a few famous network programs. She displayed her vocal ability on The Kelly Clarkson Show and The Hudson Show and enraptured crowds with an execution on the season finale of American Symbol, where she sang The Integrity of God Close By, competitor Roman Collins. These appearances further set her status as a force to be reckoned with in the gospel music scene, charming both long-lasting fans and new crowds, the same with her heartfelt voice and elevating messages all through her vocation. CeCe Winans has reliably conveyed music that reverberates profoundly with crowds mixing. Profound vocals with ardent verses that elevate and motivate audience members overall. Her accomplishments across different outlines mirror her persevering impact and obligation to gospel music. My crowd, with an enormous fortune of up to $10 million, we see that CeCe Winans possesses a great deal of costly properties nowadays. Come on, we should investigate now. Chateau and Manor in Nashville. CeCe Winans, the eminent gospel artist, stood out as truly newsworthy in November 2022, at the point when she bought a rich Nashville home soon after Thanksgiving. This staggering property ranges a great 8,000 square feet and flaunts 5 rooms, what's more, 4 restrooms. The house isn't simply a home, but a lavish retreat including a scope of conveniences. Upon entering through an exquisite electric door, guests are welcomed by a roundabout cobblestone walkway and carefully seen nurseries, making an intriguing environment inside the house is planned for both solace and diversion. It incorporates a proper lounge area, a comfortable library or study room, and an open family room that interfaces flawlessly to the kitchen. Furthermore, there's a sunroom, a media room, and a billiards or exercise room. The feature of the property is its third-floor diversion region, complete with a full restroom ideal for facilitating visitors outside. A pleasant lawn entices with a reviving pool encircled by a visitor or pool house. This separate design includes a vet extraordinary room with a stonewood-consuming chimney, a bar kitchen region, and facilities counting a room and restroom down the stairs with a space higher up for those with innovative pursuits. The home incorporates a uniquely planned studio that can be utilized as a recording space or changed over into additional living quarters. Another studio gives extra adaptability for different projects. The open-air conveniences proceed to intrigue a barbecuing region. Porch. Furthermore, air lighting is ideal for getting a charge out of nights in a retreat, like setting while the specific price tag stays undisclosed. Late land postings show the house was esteemed at almost $6 million, mirroring its esteemed area and extensive highlights. CeCe Winans' obtaining of this momentous property not only highlights her outcome in the music business, yet likewise features her preference for extravagant living and obligation to making an agreeable and moving home climate. One more house in Nashville house visit. CeCe Winans made a shrewd speculation when she bought this house back in 1995 for just $200,000. Now, in June 2024, she's contribution is available to be purchased at $2 million or for lease at $10,000 every month. This lovely home highlights 4 rooms and 3 restrooms arranged in an exquisite neighborhood. The house has been as of late redesigned by Follow Adventures, making it prepared for surefire inhabitants. It's an optimal spot for facilitating social affairs with extensive indoor regions and a private fenced lawn complete with an enormous pool deck. One of its champion highlights is a comfortable patio with a fire pit settled between the sunrow and the expert room suite. The kitchen is a central point, flaunting a huge island that can easily seat 7 individuals. The expert room incorporates a refreshed restroom with an unattached tub and discreet stroll-in shower, as well as a liberal extra room with a stroll-in storeroom and material wardrobe. Normal light floods the home through French entryways and broad windows, improving its enticing climate strategically placed close to the West Me Swim and Social Club, and simply a brief separation from the Hillwood Country Club. Thanks for watching this video.